hoping one year the National Book Foundation does this in reverse alphabetical order. My name is Jacqueline Woodson. I'm reading from Another Brooklyn. Four girls, Sylvia, August, Gigi, and Angela. We stayed up late, watching television sitcoms, eating popsicles and bags of candy. Sylvia and I wore baby doll pajamas that felt obscene and made us giddy. We slow danced with each other. Angela showed us how to French kiss, and we spent hours practicing. We practiced until our bodies felt as though they were exploding. We whispered, "I love you," and meant it. We said, "This is scary," and laughed. When my boyfriend Jerome asked where I'd learned what I learned, I said, "Don't worry about it." Because he was 18 and I was nearly 14, and nothing mattered but hearing, "I love you," and believing he meant it. There were days when we sat in front of the television watching Clark Kent fall in love with Lois Lane and understood what it meant to hold secrets close. When Angela cried but wouldn't tell us why, we promised her our loyalty, reminded her that she was beautiful, said, "Knock, knock, Angela, let us in, let us in." We stroked the sharp knots of her cheekbones, moved our fingers gently over her lips, lifted her shirt and kissed her breast. We said, "You're so beautiful." We said, "Don't be afraid." We said, "Don't cry." When she danced, her dance told stories none of us were old enough to hear. The deep arch of her back, the long neck impossibly turned, the hands begging air into her chest. "What are you saying?" we begged. "Tell us what it is you need." But Angela was silent. On the 4th of July, my father took us all to the East River, where thousands of people crowded to watch fireworks explode above the water. Pressed against each other, Angela whispered into my ear, "I'm going to leave this place one day." I promised her we'd go with her, but Angela shook her head. Her straightened hair hot curled into a mushroom low over her brow and eyes and ears. She stared straight ahead at the fireworks. "Nah," she said, "y'all won't." That night, as New York and the rest of the country celebrated its independence, everywhere we looked, the world was red, white, and blue. We had shared a joint in the smoky bathroom of a crowded McDonald's and felt wild and free. On the subway home, someone's boombox played 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, and we all laughed, singing along. "Hop on the bus, Gus, you don't need to discuss much." Angela nodding and saying, "You know, that's right." On a different planet, we could have been Lois Lane, or Tarzan's Jane, or Mary Tyler Moore, or Marlo Thomas. We could have thrown our hats up, twirled and smiled. We could have made it after all. We watched the shows, we knew the songs. We sang along when Mary was big-eyed and awed by Minneapolis. We dreamed with Marlo of someday hitting the big time. We took off with the Flying Nun, but we were young, and we were on Earth, heading home to Brooklyn.